Alright, guys. The next demo we are checking out is called the Lonesome Guild. There is a link to the Steam page. So the Lonesome Guild it says, in a world consumed by loneliness, our only friendship can save the day. Lead a quirky cast in this colorful single-player ARPG full of heart, battles, and bonds that change everything. The game is coming soon, so I'm not sure when the release date is. I don't recall what it said in the direct, but if you guys want to look through, watch the conference again, definitely do that. But yeah, there is a demo for you guys to try out if you guys are interested to try it yourself. If not, we're gonna, check it out right here. And thank you to AG French Direct for sponsoring this portion. The stream. Make sure to check out the whole list of games. All the links are in chat. The Steam page that shows you all the AG French Direct games are pinned to the top of the chat, and then the link directly to this game is also in chat. Okay? Clicky all the linkies! Linkies! Okay? Okay. Anyways, let's go. New game! Story mode! Yeah, I love when games have difficulty settings. Okay. Our tale begins with a light in the sky, a lone shooting star sailing through the heavens of Eter. A world full of wondrous marvels and mysterious dangers. This was no ordinary celestial phenomenon, but an entity searching, desperate to find something it could not even name. It sailed over vast dark mountains, enrobed in deep swaths of ever-present snow. And above the dwellings of the hard scrabble folk who dared dwell in the shadows of such looming giants, stone giants. On it sailed towards a city as slick with new paint as it was with rain, dominated as much by authority as it was the shadows of its people's past. The light began to feel the stirrings of despair, for no matter where it went or what it saw, nothing seemed to be enough to fill the void within itself. Even the sky, through which it traveled, full of beautiful stars and glittering galaxies, proved to be of no comfort to the lone comet. In desperation, the light felt itself calling out, seeking an answer, and finding nothing, only the silence of the heavens surrounding it, and in that moment it knew the name of the ache within itself. Oh, come on. Loneliness. That was the word that came to it, as it floating up from the deep well. Tormented by the knowledge, the star drove down out of the empty sky, seeking a cure for such an emotion. What the light desired was nothing alien or strange, but a simple wish for friends. Something longed for by many before it, and countless since. And so, with the stars fall, the curtain rises on this tale of loneliness and friendship, desperation and love, despair and hope. Aw, look how cute! I could have sworn this is where that comet landed. Admittedly, it's been an excellent distraction from recent setbacks, but perhaps I. What's this? Oh, that doesn't look good, guys. Sparks! I thought this mist was a simple meteorological phenomenon, but just being near it gives me a feeling of anguish and dread. What on a terror is this? Whatever it is, it appears to be advancing rapidly. So I believe the best plan for me is to retreat more rapidly. Alright, so flee from the mysterious mist. The journey begins. Alright, time to go. Oh no, it's all around me. How? What do I do? Oh dear. Alright. Oh, it looks like, that mist is a little, oh my god, do we have wings? Neat. Well, it seems we don't really know how to use it very well. Well, we tried. Aw. Oh, hold on, I have some food in my mouth. Oh, oops. Okay. Well, you were up and talking, so I suppose that's something. But you were translucent and quite peculiar. Are you perchance a ghost of some sort? I don't know. I don't remember anything before just now, except inside the mist. I felt so alone. It was horrible. Pain, fear, it hurt so badly. Like I was being torn apart, scattered in all directions. But then, I heard something. A voice? Your voice? It sounded like it was coming from somewhere else, somewhere less painful. So I followed it. This is a bit forward, but there was something that fell from the sky and struck this area a few weeks ago. I wonder if that might have been you. But I beg your pardon. I'm Da Vinci, inventor, scientist, and I must thank you for clearing that mist, probably saving both our lives. I don't know if it would kill, but that feeling might be worse than death. But you're very welcome. I'm just glad I could help. The mist is closing in again. You need a name. But now's not the time for formalities. Can I just call you Ghost for now? I guess that's okay. Clearly not my best work, but there's no time. Let's hurry. Okay. Alright, Ghost joins the party. Escape with Ghost to the hills. Okay, I'm gonna guess we're gonna go this way? Oh no, that blocks the way. Why, I should be strong enough to push it clear. Yes, indeed we are. We're quite strong, buddy. Oh my goodness, what are those? It possessed us? Whoa. Oh, okay. She's got like a little power up, I see. Very cool. Alright, in combat, Ghost joins your controlled character or the first available in your party. Press X to hit enemies with basic attacks. Dodge with B to gain. Why X and B? Press left or right trigger to use controlled character skills. Skills are stronger than basic attacks, but they need to be charged by hitting enemies with basic attacks. Yippee! Alright. Sparks, that was incredible. But what just happened? I don't know. It felt like we joined? Sorry, it was an accident. No need to apologize. We're quite the duo. Two minds, one will. Oh dear, the mist's right behind us. Let's move. Isn't this so cute, guys? This is cute. I like this. A Calorian salad? Okay. Is there anything else we can take from here? I guess not. Okay. Yippee! Alright, win again. Let's go. Oh no, it looks like someone else is trapped out here. Can we help them? Oh, delightful. Two more people. Or a person and a thing? Did you have any plans to die today? Because it looks like that's what's about to happen. Don't give up quite yet, good sir. My companion and I may be able to alleviate the dangers somewhat. Excuse me, if that isn't exactly inspiring a rush of confidence and goodwill in my heart. I believe we will require some assistance, however, unless you find sitting and awaiting death preferable to aiding our endeavors. Alright, alright. Let's get ourselves out of this mess. Mr. Fox joins the party. Okay. Press to take control of the respective characters. X to make the other characters wait in place instead of following you. This is helpful for solving puzzles in certain areas. Press X again to make them follow you. Okay. Okay. I can't use that. Okay. Wait, what? No, weren't you supposed to wait? Damn it. Okay. Well, that doesn't seem quite right. I wonder what that blue one is for. Ugh, I never liked this forest much, but that awful mist is something new. Indeed, these woods are certainly full of peril, especially with that miasma. It may be that cooperation is the key to our survival. Yeah, I'm not wild at the thought of company, but you got a point, and I guess I owe you. Why, I wouldn't dare to imagine it on such grim transactional terms. I am simply proposing an alliance to see us safely through this wood. But if we are to be companions, I am Da Vinci, inventor, mechanic, and astronomer, and this is my new friend, Ghost. Huh. I'll admit I wasn't paying much attention back there with what our lives in danger, but you're a strange kind of thing, aren't you? Excuse me. I'm not a thing. I don't know what I am exactly, but please don't call me that. Fair enough. Sorry about that. You can call me Mr. Fox. That should do well enough for our purposes. Even though you helped me out of that situation, I know the Crinklewood well, and you seem like you could use a guide. That would be marvelous. What brought you here to begin with, if I may ask? Not that it wouldn't be fun to chat about our lives, but we're not exactly out of harm's way here. Oh, Gears, you're quite right. Let us hurry and be on our way then. Okay. I like how the bunny is is stronger than the fox. Also, wait a second. No. Okay. There's nothing here. I wonder what that blue lever is for. Wonder if we'll have to come back for that. Where'd you come from? Woohoo! Alright. Let's keep going. And, of course, there is a box over here. We got another salad. Oh, I should probably dodge more, but it's okay, right? Alright, here we go. Aha! It seems this area is blessedly free from that awful mist. I believe we should be safe. Or, at least for now. What a charming little spot. Just the place to recover after a battle and have a chat with one's companions. An old foxtray rest spot, made for any wandering folk to have a safe place to put their feet up for a while. They're pretty much all over Iter. How thoughtful. I, for one, could honestly use a break. Don't you think it's safe for a bit of a sit down for a while, Mr. Fox? Yeah, I don't see why not. You on board, Wisp? Betting you don't really need things like rest, but us mortal suckers aren't so lucky. Sure, I'm happy to take a break whenever you need, and I'll keep an eye out for more spots like this. Visit the rest spot to access the campsite, where your progress is saved and character's health is restored. At the campsite, you can also engage in dialogue with your companions, an opportunity to strengthen your relationship with them. As your adventure unfolds, new features will unlock at rest spots, making them essential stops on your journey. I wonder if that bun will manage to be quiet for once while it's resting. Wow. My goodness, I can still feel myself tingling from that joining before the fight. Truly a remarkable experience. It's interesting, nice to be faster, hit harder and all that, but I'm not a big fan of feeling like there's a passenger in my head. I promise I'll never read your thoughts or anything. I don't even think I can. Being joined for me is more feeling impulses and echoing them. Dear me, I'm sorry not to have asked earlier, but how are you feeling, Ghost? You seemed a little overwhelmed after that first battle. I... Oh, whoops. I'm a little shaken, but not in a bad way. It was just really strange to suddenly move in a real body, and in the middle of a fight. Dear me, I can understand how that would be quite stressful, but still, you handled it quite well. Unfortunately, between the mist and those exiles roaming around, we need to use every advantage we've got, including that power of yours, Wisp. Right. I'll do my best. I hope that'll work. Of course it will, Ghost. Why, with your skills, my wits, and Mr. Fox's swiftness, I'm certain we'll be unbeatable. Easy, Bun. A little confidence is helpful. Too much and we'll end up in way more trouble than we need to. Let's keep our eyes open. Your decisions impact the relationships between ghosts and companions, earning relationship points for the characters involved. Different choices can speed up certain relationships. The strength of a companion's relationship with ghosts is reflected by a relationship rank. You can see a character's relationship stats navigating to the relationship tree in the adventure menu. Once a character earns RP, you can level up their relationship rank by accessing any rest spot and talking with ghosts. Da Vinci. I was thinking that I still have no idea of who I am, and it's, uncomfortable. Oh my goodness, you're so right. I totally forgot. We've got to find out who you are. Let me think. This is a crisis. Not only must we find your lost identity, but that terrible mist is swiftly spreading through the forest. Someone must know how to stop it. And who do you think will be able to help you there, Bud? We're not exactly in a metropolis here. No big centers of learning around. I actually don't know that many people. Let me think. Noellus Ark. Last I heard, he was heading to Arcolarium. He must be there now. He's the wisest person in the world. He's got to know what to do. Hold it. You want to see the Herald? That means you'd have to go through the whole bloody forest. That's not the only way. There's a way, Trummel Porta, a tunnel built with great skill by a friend of mine, that leads straight to Arcolarium. I know that tunnel, Bun, but the one running it isn't exactly welcoming to visitors. I beg your pardon, but I'm certain my friend will give us safe passage. We'll be in Aquilarium in no time. I'm not fond of Noellus or his religion, but at least Aquilarium is a way better place to be than here. Alright, Bun, let's try your idea. Very well. Before you know it, we'll be strutting along in safety on our way to the lovely town of Aquilarium. I hope Noellus can help with the mist, and with me, if he has time. Why, I'm certain the Herald will be delighted to meet you. How could he not be? Let's shake out our wings and get going. Alright. Well, which way am I supposed to go? This way? This way? Oh, no, not that way. This way. Alright, here we go. That guy hits hard. I wonder how we eat those salads. Looks like the exiles are starting to take our intrusion into their territory more than a little personally. What do? We can't turn back, can we? Now that they've noticed us, not an option. Just try not to get stabbed, alright? Focus and watch out for their tells, just like before. Not exactly nuanced advice, but I shall, of course, do my best. Non-controlled allies occasionally signal for Ghost's help with a bright indicator. Switch to them and trigger Emblaze State, a temporary condition that empowers the character. Emblaze boosts the ally stats for a few seconds. Use it to deal more damage and seize the opportunity when it arises. I gotta remember which arrows to press. Sorry, Mr. Fox. You kinda got a bit hurt. Sorry. Okay, we definitely gotta go that way. What's over here, though? Maybe we should go the other way first. Seems kind of like there's a lot of different ways we can go. Finished watching Invincible for the night. Got through season 2. Nice. What's this? Such a strange set. A bubble bun far from the sky, a fox tray with ice in his eyes, and beside him a unique wisp. I am Baba Siu, huntress of knowledge, explorer of language. Adventure is my pleasure, and a treat it is to meet you, yes. My goodness, the famed scholar and adventuress. I am Da Vinci, scientist, tinkerer, and so on, and these are my companions, Mr. Fox and Ghost. We're headed to Aquilarium to see Noella's Ark, and hope he can help with that horrible mist stuff, and tell me who I am. A dangerous force and a hidden history. Two compelling mysteries, but of the mist I can tell you this. It is concentrated loneliness. I like how that kind of rhymed. But if it's called Invincible, then why can't I still see him? What? I didn't say invisible, I said invincible. And that's also what you typed. Dear me, loneliness. All the more reason to stop it from hurting anyone. But how did an emotion become, well, a deadly miasma? Oh, of this I fear I have no knowledge to share. I do not have a clue. But Noella's may indeed help you. Of here and there, he knows much. And what brings you out here in the middle of Crinklewood, Baba? This seems like an odd place for anyone to visit, even you. Indeed, the exiles seem in a foul mood. I refused their escort, and their retort was quite crude, to wreck my transport. But they were not too proud to disallow passage to my primary goal, Gallant Castle. It may be a ruin, but the ancient works in the library are quite lavish. Alas, that I can't grant you safe passage, but if you seek knowledge, perhaps we shall meet elsewhere. Yes, yes. But to the castle I must go, and if you could, Bumblebum, Foxtray, Wisp of Air, beware of the wood and the mist, the loneliness, and take care. Okay. Oh, jeez. There we go. Okay, defeat enemies and complete quests to gain experience points and level up your characters. Characters earn equal XP regardless of position based in battle. Leveling up boosts this character skill. Find that in the main menu. You can spend skill points to unlock new upgrades. Upgrades can require different amounts of SP. Parts of the trees are locked when you need to deepen the bond. Sorry, progression. Okay. What is this? Time my ears, but it's been quite the exciting journey so far, hasn't it? Oh, yeah, not only have we been fleeing for our lives from a terrifying and mysterious miasma, but also people who want to kill us. What a party! Well, it's not all been bad. Got to make both of your acquaintances, and also met a famous scholar and adventurer. Our new pal doesn't have a lot of context getting in the way of their assessment. So what do you think, Wisp? How do you feel about the trip so far? It's been exciting. It's been so exciting. I mean, I still get worried when we're fighting, but there's so much to see, and I can't wait to meet new people. An exemplary attitude, Ghost. Why? If only more people approached the world with such wonder, I dare say it would be a better place. Definitely a more exasperating one, at least. Spirits save me from too many naive optimists. Say what you like, Mr. Fox, sir, but as a scientist, I love being prepared for wonder and surprise, the optimal way to live. Well, regardless of the past, we have a bright future ahead of us. Soon we shall hold the bright banners and joyful citizens of Acalarium. So, you keep saying, me, I'll believe we can go through this tunnel when we set foot on the other side, and no sooner. Da Vinci, thanks again for taking me to see Noella's Ark. What are you going to do after we see him? Well, hopefully I will have the opportunity to spend time with my good friend Ron, and acquire some supplies for my project. Just one project? I would have thought you had at least 15 going all at once. You did introduce yourself as an inventor. Why, of course I do, but admittedly, one does stand above the other. A flying machine. I was gonna ask about that, actually, but all the bumblebuns I have met have had big fluffy wings. Guessing that isn't you. Unfortunately, no. I was born with less than optimal wings, shall we say. But the flying machine I am making is far more grand. I plan to soar high into the air and reach my beloved home of Allostratus, glorious city in the sky. Sparks! The moment my invention is ready, you and I shall embark upon a voyage unlike any other. I'd be so happy to visit your hometown, Da Vinci. Yeah, I think I'll sit this one out. Flying's never really been my thing, bun. But hey, send me a postcard. That's cute. Okay. In your travels, you'll encounter residents seeking aid, marked by an icon above their heads. Approach them and press to hear. Okay. Oh, I can't push that one. Friends! You are friends, yes? Surely you can help a poor unfortunate merchant who has to toss aside their goods when waylaid by most awful bandits. I cannot confront these exiles myself and demand my goods be returned, but if you are brave and kind, could you recover them and bring them back to me? I would hate for you to have to go home empty-handed. We'll see what we can do. Okay. Okay, so there's one. Oh, I missed. Ugh, I take too much damage in these fights, I swear. I'm sorry, Fox. And then I'm getting killed or something. Hmm. How do we get that other one? Here you go. I'm guessing these are yours? Yes, indeed. May the stars grant you blessings, friend. But here is my own gift to grant. May it serve you well. Okay. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go over here. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think there's one up here too. Yes, indeed. Nice. Alright. So, Chad, how's it going, huh? Oh, shoot. There you go, that's a little messy. I'm getting the hang of it. Oh, relationships again. More hammer damage, nice. We don't have the key yet. Okay. Gotta go back this way. Okay. Handcrafted trinket. Gotta go get that other thing. I guess we may as well heal again. Because healing is easy. Go get what's in this treasure chest. Seashell ring. Alright, let's see what's gonna be over here. Oh, it's gonna be the boss room? Aha! The fortified gate I previously mentioned. My friend should be happy to let us through Tacularium. Observe! Hello, Ren! It's me, Da Vinci. Just like I'd heard, nobody gets through that passage. I doubt this friend of yours is going to bend that rule for us. Preposterous! He's a fellow inventor. Of course he would. Wisp, that door shouldn't be a problem for you. Think you can phase through and tell us what's on the other side? Alright, I'll give it a try. No, going through this feels so awful. I'm so alone there. I can't be alone out again. It's alright, Wisp. I'm not really sure what that would have gotten us anyhow. I think we've exhausted our options here. Nonsense. Perhaps I simply need to apply more force to my knocks. Hello, Ran? Are you there? See? I told you that would work. We should be headed to Acrolarium in no time at all. I don't know there, Bun. That sound was coming from behind us, not in front of us, and it didn't sound friendly to me. Whatever it is, it's almost here. Oh. Well then. What? What is that thing? Sparks! It seems like my friend's creations. Trummelting. But a giant one is new to me, and so impressive. Fantastic automation! Fantastic automaton. It's me, Da Vinci. I'm a friend of your creator. Is it friendly? I highly doubt it, and I don't think it intends to let us leave either. Oh, well. I imagine you're a busy fellow. I hate to take up any more of your time, so we'll leave now. If you could let us go. What? I don't know what's happening. They were never aggressive like this before. So glad we came here. Clearly your friend thinks so highly of you that he sent out his best creations to smash us. I guess if we try to work together, we might be able to get out of this situation. Alright, boss fight number 1. Here we go. Hitting enemies with base attacks or skills would charge the ghost bar, while in M-Blaze, the charge amount is increased. When the ghost bar is full, you can unleash the with Y. Oh. Oh, neat. Okay. Finish him! Frost my ears. I had no idea ghosts had that kind of power, or whatever it is you are. I have no clue how I did that. I felt your presence as if we were one being, and a really strong energy that I needed to use it. Well, I applaud your good judgment in doing so, and clearly, Mr. Fox, our skills work exceptionally well when they are combined. I'd say what's most clear here is that regardless of whether your friend wants us there or not, we can't go through Trummelporta. Sparks, it appears we need to take the secondary route after all. Through Galleon Castle? Baba sees crazy enough to go through there because she knows the exiles won't hurt her. But we're not that lucky. But we've made it this far, and we've seen what we can do when we work together and focus on an objective. We're unstoppable. Fine, I still owe you, and it's not like we've got a better plan or anything to go back to, and that fog's just trouble ahead. Not exactly in the enthusiasm I was hoping for, but I shall take it. Come, friend, let's redirect our steps to Galleon Castle and Acrolarium beyond. guess we're going this way now. So, chat, how's it going? You guys have been awfully quiet for a while now. What's going on? Isn't this game cute? Yeah, and it's super pretty too. Wow. Look at that. By the only one, what a view. The vista is so tremendous. It almost makes the danger to get here all worth it. Yeah, scenes like this gives you a sense of how big the world really is, that we only see such a fraction of it every day. It's new to me, but somehow familiar, like I can feel all the memories that have been made here, grouped together, yet this experience stands alone. Yes, why that's it. A group. Our little group has done so much. Why? We deserve a name. Something bigger than each of us individually. A guild. What? That's a group of people practicing the same trade. We're all completely different, almost in every single way. Yet, we're all bound together by a goal. To find out what's causing that awful mess, loneliness, and stop it, no matter what stands in our path. We are singular in our pursuit, defying the odds, and with all that in mind, I believe there is no choice but to call us the Lonesome Guild. Oh, is that the end of the demo? I'd say it doesn't even make sense, but being that this is from someone who's named Ghosts, I shouldn't be surprised. Sparks, I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't even thought to reevaluate your name now that we're out of danger. Have you any ideas of what you'd prefer? I guess I kind of like how it is. I mean, Mr. Fox is obviously not his name, but it works. Why not Ghost for me? Splendid! Ah, it feels fantastic to have that sorted. Ghost and the Lonesome Guild. Hey, I never agreed to. You know what? Forget it. I'm not going to waste my time arguing with dolts. Let's just get moving. Indeed, lovely as the scene is, we've got quite the journey ahead of us. Lonesome Guild, let's go. Oh, okay, so that's not the end of the demo. That's super cute though. I guess everybody has fallen asleep already, huh? By the only one, would you look at this place? Despite the wear and tear, this castle is in remarkable shape. Who's this only one you keep talking about? Well, the only one is the supreme being of a terror, who watches over all of its people, and Noella's Ark is their herald. Every 100 years or so, a chosen one is selected from each of the kin of a terror and elevated to godhood to watch over and guide their people. They call that the Ascension, but that's enough the theology for now. We should get moving, and let's hope the inside of the castle is as free of scorch marks as the outside. Scorch marks? Is that why it's abandoned? What happened here? A lot of grim events took place in Galleon Castle, Wisp. You'll probably more than you want to as we pass through it. Oh man, my head is super killing me, guys. Ugh. I don't feel good. So what do you guys think of the Lonesome Guild so far? I think it's a super cute game. I added the full game to my wish list, didn't I? I believe I did. So here is a link to the full game, by the way. Okay, there we go. Give me a second, guys. Just double checking some stuff. Taking a little breather. Okay, let's see here. Is there anything to loot here? Oh, what's that? Spike bloom. Nothing over here. Oh, there's a chest. Salad. Oh my gosh, excuse me. A little bit of collision that could, that would be nice if they could fix that. Alright, nothing else to my... Okay. Looked like there's supposed to be a rest spot, but I don't see a rest spot. Alright, we are at the castle. Oh wow, it's been about 9 hours now. Very nice. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Who are you? Oh, goodness, pardon us. We didn't mean to intrude. A scale-moid warrior. That's unusual. You working for the folks squatting here, stranger? No, I am Sapollen, and these foes have attacked me a few times already, but they cannot stop my quest to reach Echolarium. Quests? You're on a quest too? Yes, I seek my sister. She vanished from our village some time ago, and her trail has led me towards Echolarium. Sparks, we're on our way there as well. We're hoping to speak to Noelis Ark about the Mist business, and see if he can help our friend Ghost here. The Herald is in Echolarium? I was one of the previous chosen, and would ask him of the failed ascension, and perhaps he can help me find my sister. Sadly, this door, the path to out of this castle to Aquilarium, is closed tight. Even with all my strength, I cannot budge it. There must be a way to open it around here. Let's go find the key we need and open the door. Then we can all get to Aquilarium. I must remain here, as I cannot risk missing my sister. Did I still fuck that up? If she comes this way. But if I may aid with answers, ask me whatever you wish. Oh. Phew, it's nice to relax, and this fire is so pleasant. But you can't even feel warmth. Why would you care about fires, Wisp? I think it's pretty. It's really nice to look at, even if it's not around for long. What do you thought someone without any connection to this world to enjoy how it looks? And how fleeting things can be? Must our conversation turn dark? Why don't we focus on our fortunate position, halfway through the Crinklewood, warm and safe? I take issue with the word safe, being that this is an enemy stronghold. But fine, it's nice to be warm. Whatever the reason. Argument resolved. That was easy. Oh! Active Gaming, hello! Thank you very much for the follow! How you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Hey guys, look! It's the ones who are sponsoring this stream! Which has been going great, by the way. We've covered quite a few demos. Well, quite a handful of demos so far. We covered the conference. We played through the entire extended demo of Random Mice. We did Steve's Warehouse, Wardatro, Chumini, the Tiny Army. We did Midnight Blood Rush, and now we're on Lonesome Guild. Yeah, I am loving it. I'm loving it. I've loved all the ones that we've tried so far. Wardatro was really hard, though. But it was so fun. And this game is super cute. I did have an issue with, which one was it? Uh, Crown. Oh, shoot. I had an issue with one of the games. Oh man, why can't I can't recall the name. Hold on one second. Let me pull up the sheet real quick. Crown Gambit. For some reason, I couldn't play it. Yeah, yeah. I tried so many times to open it. It would like start opening up and like I could see like some of like the logos and stuff, but then it would just close. I it and I even like verified the files again too, and it still did the same thing. I was so sad because the game looked amazing in the conference. But in the discussions on the Steam page, I did leave a comment on their bug thread about the game not opening. Yeah, but it was very odd. Like it would start opening, it would be kind of in a windowed mode where the very top of the window would be on one of my other monitors, on my top monitor. And then when it started opening more, it would go back to being like a regular window on my main monitor, and then it would close. Can't say I've encountered that before. But yeah, I think everybody's been enjoying the games. I think everybody's kind of lurking right now. Um, Someone in the community, while we were watching, the direct, they checked out, they were really interested in the poem Ex Machina. Machina? I think it's Mechana. And they downloaded the demo and they loved it and they definitely added that to their wish list, so that was awesome. It was really awesome to hear. So, what do you think is waiting for us deeper in these ruins? Excellent question. This is a relic of the great age of castles, after all. Incredible uh, frescoes, intricate stonework, not to mention a lot of security. Probably based on knowledge of the noble houses. A lot of big egos in that era. Fortunately, I am somewhat of a scholar of that time period and the Corliquil nobility. Should a puzzle try to halt our progress, well, any trivia of the great Corliquil houses will quickly fall to my intellect. So we're relying on the Bumble Button being a big nerd to get us through this place. I'm oddly comforted by that. Why, thank you. I choose to take that as a compliment. That's cute. Okay. Let's see. Anything to loot in here? I don't think so. Alright. Mr. Sapelan. Sapelan. It is simply Sapelan. What do you wish of me? Let's see. His quest. Why are you looking for your sister? Do you think she's in danger? No, I do not. She is a skillful combatant, and fate has chosen her for a great purpose. I have been chosen to protect and support her. I had just returned to our village shortly before she vanished. I do not know why she would have left. I can only imagine it was for some dire reason. If my sister is not with the herald, seeking their wisdom, that I will simply ask their advice for where to look for her next. Do you wish to know about something else? Okay, Noella's Ark. This herald, Noella's Ark. What do you know about him? I'm going to go see him as well and hope he can help me. An incredible being. He was chosen by the Only One themselves to guide the people, and there is no being on Aether older or wiser than he. It is his duty to travel across the world, offering guidance and grace to the believers, and seeking the chosen ones for the next ascension. Thus my hurry. I hope to catch him before he leaves Echolarium. Hopefully the Only One will favor us both, and bid their herald await our arrivals. Do you wish to know about something else? Okay, ascension. I keep hearing the word ascension. What does it mean? Please forgive my shock. I had heard ghosts lack memories, but did not know this extended to the nature of the world. I will try to explain. Every century, the Only One chooses one of each kin. Curliquus, Scalemoids, Asters, Felicanths, Foxtray, and Bubblebuns. Noel's Ark takes them to the Only One, to be elevated into deities, the new guides of their people. At least, that is how things are supposed to go. Do you wish to know? Okay, I failed ascending. What went wrong with the last ascension? I do not know. I remember traveling to Espiritu Ori, the holy city, and seeing the chosen of the other peoples. I recall a warm, bright light being accepted into its glow. Then a sudden darkness and a feeling like my mind being torn apart. I awoke outside my village and was accepted back, but shortly afterwards my sister went missing, and that has occupied my mind ever since. Oh, that's so sad. Alright. So... Okay, so we do not have a key. Oh, we gotta go this way. Aha! One of the rumored puzzles of the castle era Curliquis. Fascinating. Do you think the folks here keep the mechanisms in proper working order? Not sure, but I have a feeling you'll get to ask them if we hang around here not too long. Oh really? Do you think they'd want to detail their maintenance techniques? What I meant was, if we stay here too long, enemies will show up and try to kill us. Then it's definitely time to put our heads together and make sense of this puzzle. Okay. Alright, guys. So, I think... Alright, fire. That's... Yep. Okay. Water. There we go. You lived? Welcome home. I didn't know you were on your way home. But I'm glad you lived. Okay, we got more fighting to do. Here we go. Ow. So slow and less money? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, no keys. Okay, we got more healing. Okay, so we gotta find a bunch of levers. Pull the lever, Crunk. Oh man, there's still so many demos I didn't get to play. Okay, Castle Sparring Grounds key. Cool. Is it this one? Or is it the one above? Okay, so not that one. This was... Oh. That was interesting. Hmm. What am I? Oh, hello. There's a door over there with a key. Silly me. This one? Yes, there we go. Alright, we're probably gonna have to fight here, right? Oh, what's that? That's neat. What's that? Gonna head out? Alright, later, South. Be safe. Thank you very much. I suppose it's too much to hope that it's friendly. I wouldn't count on being that lucky, bun. Be ready for anything. Yeah, that doesn't sound friendly to me. We should get ready for a fight. Ah, where'd it go? Ouch. Oh, I didn't use it because I thought there was gonna be like another boss dude. Okay. Let's go. Okay, there's another lever. This one here. Hmm. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, 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 okay. There we go. Yes, pulling the lever. It's so cute, the game. Oh, there was a... It's like a little hidden thing over here. Oh, okay. Igniter ring. Neat. I have no idea what all this stuff is for. Wait, can I... Okay, there we go. Wait, where am I going? Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I got the right one. Eck. Mimo 3D! Thank you very much for the follow! Welcome to the clan. Now your mom, how's it going? Here we commemorate the loyal service of Sir Grustig, who stood protecting the royal treasures until the day he passed into the only one's embrace. Wait, I can run? Wait, how do I run? Oh my god, I can run! Thank you, I did not know that. Been walking this entire time. I didn't know that. Oh my gosh, now we can be speedy. Raleigh. Yeah, that would be appreciated. Yeah, it didn't tell me that. I was wondering that this entire time. I was like, can I run? Well, thank you. All you hear are the very tiny pitter patters. It's cute, ain't it? Oh. What? Oh, there we go. It's like, are you gonna let me push it? There we go. Oh, we got another puzzle. Oh, miss you. It's so good to see you. You too. I suspected I would, but I rather this was an unexpected path, and you would have rather gone elsewhere than risk the exile's wrath. I love how she sometimes rhymes. True enough, the bun here tried to get us through that protected passage, but his friend there didn't seem to want to let us in. We're hoping to make it through Echolarium still, but the gate leading out is locked. You seek the key, a daunting mystery. I wish I could simply pluck it from a dusty shelf, but I feel if you continue, an answer will present itself. I'm sorry, excuse me, but what is that light behind you, miss? No matter where I look, I feel like it's trying to get my attention. A light? Unless I'm mistaken, that's just an unlit brazier. A light draws a spirit's eye? How fascinating. Why don't you sit there, debating it? I say, find out why it burns so bright that it can't be denied. A capital idea. Let's investigate, Ghost. I will be at your disposal for any physical labors you require. Thank you, Da Vinci, but this puzzles me. Do you know anything about that strange light? I suspect it may be connected to the spirits themselves. Oh, okay. Does that mean I'm connected to them too? Ah, we all are, my dear, as we are all their creations. But this is a skill newly found. Yes, yes. You'll may discover yet more uses as you travel around. Hmm? Ghosts can interact with these special altars in order to use the ghost light. When the light is active, ghosts can reveal elements from the distant past that are now lost. Warning, move too far away from the altar and ghosts will lose the ghost light. The light will begin to pulsate when this is about to happen. Oh, what am I supposed to do? A fresco depicts the legendary appearance of the only one on Eterra. Its selection of nobles its herald. Okay. Well, there's, I mean, water and earth. That's only two of them, though. Working on your hunters so for Destiny 2 and forgot that Limwanoric with Mobius Quiver is actually good. Warlock with Thorn, Osseoshiga, and Necrotic Grips are fun. Nice. Where am I supposed to be looking for the other two? Yeah, okay, I didn't think over here. I don't know why I didn't go up the staircase first. Okay, there we go. A painting representing the unification of the people of Eterra under the faith of the Only One, as well as spreads their gospel across the known world. Okay, so, okay guys, remember that, yellow, red, I think it was yellow, red, blue, green. I think it was yellow, red, blue, green. There we go. So trying to master all three, you think all there's left is a movement for them? Shatter skating and, well, skating for hunters and warlocks that are for swords. Nice. I did it. Let's go. Oh, there was another path that I could have gone down too, but this one.
Yellow, red, blue, green.
Actually, wait.
You got that, Mom.
Maybe I should go down that other way first. Because I don't know what was over there. Hello, what's over here? Oh. Oh. Okay, just a shortcut, I guess. Never mind, we go back. Yes, Patch, I got it. Don't worry. Alright, here we go. Oh no! More we're fighting! Characters can help each other by using support skills. You need to charge the ghost spore in order to gain support charges. In order to trigger a support, you must get closer to your ally you want to cooperate with by pressing A. A support consumes one support charge. It's up to 2 support charges. You cannot gain more unless you unleash the ghost power. Yeah, I probably needn't be so, like, conservative with that. There we go. Yeah, AP. Okay. Moving on. We're doing great, guys. Whee! Ah, that game, the views are so pretty. Oh, we can have a rest now. Well, this has certainly been quite the unique adventure. Dangerous fights among certain architecture? How thrilling. I prefer my adventures to be more sedated. But it has been an interesting trek so far. How's it been for you, Wisp? Me? Well, something about the paintings in this castle make me feel strange. It's hard to describe. Most interesting. I suggest you delve into those feelings. It might provide some clues to your true identity. Oh, hey Maki! How are you? Nice to see you. Okay, there we go. Okay. You're doing good? That's good. I'm doing alright too. I think my migraine's finally starting to go away. Okay, seeing the paintings made me feel safe. Like I do when I'm here with you both, or when I think of past times we've rested like this. A sense of serenity and peace. Not unusual, especially if you were someone with strong faith in the only one. Or is it comfort, like a bedtime story, or a stuffed animal? You know, as an adult, it's all fake, but cling to it as a last resort. I think your takes on this have been rather dark, Mr. Fox. You seem determined to turn Ghost's tale into a tragic one. Just calling it like I see it, as this is all speculation anyway. I don't mean to cause a fuss. It's all still a jumble. If things become clearer, I'll let you both know, I promise. This place certainly has a lot of security. It seems like it was attacked a lot, but by who? The Felicants, another of the kin of Ater. Large bodies, wide ears, and a lantern-like protrusion from their foreheads. They dwell on the heart-struck plane, and they were a longtime foe of the curlyquills, especially during the Age of Castles. I'm probably saying so many of these things wrong, by the way, so I'm very sorry, game devs. I'm trying my best, though. And they're also more than a little aggressive and very short-tempered. Let's hope we don't run into any. It's not likely to end well. So why did the Felican hate the curlyquills so much? Sparks and stars. That's quite the inquiry there. It started in... Short version. Generations of bad blood. Curlyquills built into Felican territory. Felican raided curlyquill settlements, and so on. I suppose it does hit the high points, but at the cost of so much nuance. Alright, what's next? Oh man, and more battle? Alright, here we go. Whee! Alright, these foes were weaker. Yippee. Okay, we still have to find the gate key. Oh, there's a couple ways we could go here. So we'll go this way. Oh, looks like another puzzle. Hark! Hail the chosen ones! By the only one for each kin selected. The first champion by the herald is collected? Hark! Witness their procession. Espiritu Ori, ancient marvel, to the holy city the champions travel. Hark! Hail the ascension, as gods anew, there will be done, gathered around the eye of the only one. Hark! Honor the herald, the only one's eternal servant, witness of the champion's ascendant, towered by their godly nature newly acquired. What? What? Okay, no, I don't follow this one. What? Buy the only one for each kin selected. The first champion by the herald is collected. Green. Okay, wait. Green. No, what? Buy the only one for each kin selected. The first champion by the herald is collected. So I think the fire's probably... Hmm. There we go, okay. I get it. So, this mural was first. And then this one. And then this one. And then that one. Alright. That's what it was trying to say. Alright, time for another. Yay, combat. Hi, Charlotte. Long time no see. How are you? It's been quite a while. This button was commissioned by King Otto Mullen Button to celebrate our victory over the Felicamp. May it see the greatness of the Curlican live forever. Oh, okay. Oh. What? Why? Oh, I pressed Y, not... What? Oh. Well, that's interesting. You're well tired, but recently got back from vacation to Seattle. Oh, nice! I hope you had a good vacation. Oh, who'd you go see? Also, definitely get some rest soon. Looks like some kind of necklace. It's really beautiful. Not a bad piece. This looks like Nui Tian and old. And those gems look real too. You could get a good price for this from the right buyer. Last I was in Equilarium, Taylor Mohair had a particular love for jewelry, especially from Nunuyut. Nunuyut? Let's take this to him and see when we get there. You went to a Stray Kids concert? They are so good live. Stray Kids. Have I listened to Stray Kids before? I probably have. I just can't recall. Let's see, let's see. Now we gotta go back this way. So we got that stuff. We go back this way. I gotta go down here. Through the exit down here. Oh. Huh. My word, these fricos are remarkable, not only in their artistry, but how they have withstood the ravages of time. What is all this? A big battle? Indeed, the rout of the Khan, the final fight in the war between the Felicant hordes and the Curliquil forces, thus cementing King Galliant's reign. Until the aforementioned raid upon this castle, I mean. That was admittedly the real final battle for that era. So, Carliquil's built a lot of fortifications, some in Felicant lands. Khan didn't like that, and thought he could overrun them with sheer force. But even their numbers couldn't stand up to modern battle strategy. It was pretty much a slaughter. But it looks so noble and pretty in all these paintings. Pretty things can hide some pretty vile truths, Wisp. That's a sad reality of the world. Anyhow, let's keep moving. The frescoes depict a grand battle, the rout of the Felicant armies by Curliquil forces. The true beginnings of the Age of Castles is considered to have begun after this. So cute. Alright, here we are. Whoa. Okay. Oh. Okay, we cannot push that. At least not yet. Stars and their gyres. The throne room. Okay, hold on 1 second. The throne room. Here sat generations of kings and queens of the royal house of Bon Button. Okay. What's that? Is that something glittering by the throne? Yeah, and now a bunch of jerks probably use it as a lounge chair. Come on, let's hurry out of here. The others don't see whatever that is, but something about it, it's calling to me. Oh, my eyes. This land has long been in mourning. There once stood grand castles and bustling villages. Where once stood grand castles and bustling villages is now only ruin and bracken, silence and the slow fall of leaves. In my mind, I hear the agony of Crinklewood and the voices of my ancestors. They point at me as their inheritor of the Bon Button title, the line of kings. They demand I don that lost and broken crown. Here, within the walls of Gallant Castle, this ruin we have fought to reclaim, memories of that glory shine brightly, but as it does, so too do the shadows of our enemies lengthen. It is my duty to ensure they remain that way. Shadows. Ancient forefather, Gallant the brave, knight, king, and ascended one, I call on you to guide me, to pave my path as you once did for your people, under your illustrious banner. May I be worthy to raise these castles again and fill these dying forests with the sound of life and laughter. Make me one who is fit to banish that deafening silence. Now is my hour to make a difference. Sparks, Ghost, are you quite alright? You look a bit out of sorts. It's alright. I just saw, well, I don't know what I saw, really. It felt like a memory? Only, I know it wasn't mine. Aha! I've heard theories that particularly strong recollections can leave a kind of emotional echo. A Pisonic residue, if you will. Just calling it a memory is less confusing, Bun. Why don't we stick with that? If you can actually see those things, Wisp, memories, Pisonic whatsits, whatever, seems like they could be helpful. Unsettling, but helpful. Thanks? I wish you could see them too, so I'd feel less strange, but I'll try to keep an eye out for more. Heart bracelet. Alright, so how do we get to do this? Okay, so that, nope, never mind. So not there yet. Oh man, we gotta do another one of these? Alright, here we go. Some enemies have resistances that deny almost all damage of that type. Physical or magical, you must hit them with the opposite type of damage. While in Blaze, your character can raise enemy resistances. Okay. Here we go. Woo! Not bad. Next time you run into the person who made these things, Bun, tell him I hate them. On that topic, how come these things aren't recognizing you, Da Vinci? Why don't your friends show them what you look like? Honestly, I must confess, I do not know. I've never come across a trembling of this kind before. The ones I traded with were much smaller. And, truth be told, I've never actually met my friend Ren in person either. What? Are you kidding? No, of course not. I don't even know why I'd be surprised about that. Ren and I are still quite close. We've corresponded via letters many times. The Trumlings even acted as couriers for us, although I have no idea why they'd be here. Though it does make me more concerned that my friend Ren is in some sort of trouble. I guess that means we should hurry so we can find out, right? Wisp's got the right idea. Let's keep moving. Okay. Salad. Oh, we go down? You found the thing that your grandfather told you about. Spitzy put in the treasure room near all the leaves. Am I missing something? So we've come back out here. Oh, this thing. Oh. The perplexing trio, you have conquered the trials of this place, both puzzle and in combat. Intriguing. Why do I feel like I know him? Wait, that thing before was actually his memory? How is that possible? Let me guess, you're the leader of the ones who've been harassing us. Indeed, I am known as Torvido, heir to the House of Bon Button. My cohorts and I are the owners of this castle, and all the land surrounding it. That you have reached this place despite such resistances, such resistance make you worthy foes for my troops, and perhaps even myself. I beg your pardon, Mr. Bon Button, sir. What exactly do you mean by... Uh-huh, a key? And this is what? Bait? Not at all. It is a reward and an invitation. This key opens the castle gate, beyond which lies the upper reach of Crinklewood. Beyond that, Aquilarium. Will you answer my challenge, travelers, or turn tail and run? I await your decision, and I hope I will not be disappointed. That was intimidating, but I'm certainly not going to let a loudmouth like that stop us from getting to Aquilarium. If that bubble bun's being brave, I'm sure as heck not going to drop out. Well then, the path to Aquilarium is finally clear. Shall we open the gate and head onwards? Yes, we shall. It's not going to be a picnic from here on, but I guess I've signed myself up for this mess. Let's get going. Huh, I wonder what about that other room, where I couldn't open that thing. You return? Have you found that which we all seek? Indeed, in fact, we were given the gate key by the leader of the squatters here. I am puzzled. This enemy leader simply gave you the means to exit this place? Yeah, said we qualified as a challenge for him and his people, and that he'll be waiting in the forest beyond. So that'll be fun. I see. I almost regret that I cannot join you to teach him a lesson. My quest demands an urgency that I cannot compromise. That's alright, Sapolon. I'm just glad we'll all be able to get on our way to Aquilarium. Indeed, I will prepare to depart when you open the gate. Oh, let us rest first. Okay. I feel like there were some other doors that we didn't get to open. Oh, and there is the end, guys. Yay! There's the end of the demo. That was actually a pretty long demo, actually. Okay, guys, so this was the Lonesome Guild. There is a link to the Steam page. Check it out. Add it to your wish list. You know, play the demo for yourself if you'd like. That was awesome. Thank you to the AG French Direct for sponsoring this stream. Technically... Oh, here, wait, hold on. Let me jump off of this real quick.